Good day everyone, my name is Hanabi Otakan and for today I'm going to discuss the position paper. Unit 9, Lesson 3, Analyzing a Position Paper. Introduction. When we write position papers, remember that we are always defending a side we have chosen. That often means we are also countering an opposing side. So we have to make sure the arguments we write are convincing and compelling. We can learn how to write a better arguments for a position paper when we are more familiar with studying other arguments ourselves. How do we analyze the argument? How can this help us become a better at making arguments? Analyzing content. Analyzing content means looking closely at the details of an argument. When analyzing the content of arguments or idea, you are looking at things like claims, evidence to support those claims, and if the evidence makes sense. An argument consists of two major parts. 1. A claim or statement that summarizes the main idea. 2. Reason or evidence that support why the claim is true. You can analyze the content of an argument more deeply by applying the Toldman method. This method was devised by philosopher Stephen Toldman precisely for the purpose of studying arguments. Using the Toldman method, an argument can be more deeply analyzed by dividing the parts of an argument even further. With this method, we can look at the following elements of argument. 1. The claim is a statement of opinion that the author is defending as true. 2. The ground or basic are the fact, data, or reasoning that try to make a case for the claim. 3. The warrants is what connect the grounds to the claimer for the readers. Sometimes the warrant is implicit, but the warrant can be stated directly as well. 4. The backing provide additional support for the claiming by addressing different questions related to it. 5. The qualifiers is essentially what sends limitation or condition for the claim to be true. 6. The rebuttal address the opposing views. The author can use the rebuttal to anticipate counter-arguments, make the original argument strong. Example. An argument should always have at least a claim and ground or base for that claim. Sample text. More laws on texting and driving should be implemented to reduce the number of car accidents. The World Health Organization has stated the driver who are talking on the phone or using any kind of gadget while driving are 4 times more likely to get into accident because they tend to have longer reaction times and have more difficult to staying in the same line. Thinking rhetorically. Rhetorical analysis is about exploring the strategy and writing technique applied in a particular pieces. Rhetorical analysis can help you think about the strategy other authors have made and why those strategies work or do not work. Much like when you're writing your academic paper, you must analyze those aspects when reading another person's position paper. Audience, purpose, voice, ethos, pathos, and logos. Audience. Most, if not all, academic papers should be written with the intended audience in mind. The audience should have an impact on people's writing. Purpose. A position paper's purpose is often, if not allowed, to persuade reader to take the writer's side. Voice. You can analyze the paper voice beside on the effectiveness and appropriateness it has on the topic of the paper. Ethos. Appealing to ethos is about using credibility, either of the writer or the sources used, in order to be a persuasive. Pathos. Appealing to the pathos is about appealing to the audience emotions. People's emotions can be easily moved, so pathos can be a powerful mode of persuasion. Logos. Logos is about appealing to the audience local side. The authors have to think about what makes sense to their audience and use that to build their argument.